Nick Hajazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente. Here with who? Here with the king of G4P, the guy with the small rod, the guy with the. Actually, no, they say he's got the biggest rod in the industry. The man himself. Say something to the people. Go.
Yo, what's up, guys? This guy does not know how to speak Spanish. Don't let him.
El Presidente.
For Spanish lectures, in fact, guys, we might release a course in Spanish in the future. So,
guess who's on my shirt? The great Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona, the greatest player of all time. God bless his soul. I love you.
yeah, absolutely outstanding, man.
All right, gentlemen, it is rest day, which means we're going through rest day Q&A. We're answering questions from the comment section. It's the rest day Q&A time. Before we get into the rest day Q&A, gentlemen, join my online community, the Mendes Cartel. I've just released my latest program, my cutting guide. You have full access to that as well as all my other programs. I've got 9 different splits, my bulking program as well, link in the description. If you're interested to go an even further step than just being in the community and you actually want full-on one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram, link in the description, and DM me the word cartel and get your Shilajit from Altitude Supplements, link in the description. All right, boys, let's get down to business. The first question is from Sims. What's your morning routine? I'll let you go first, co-founder. You say what my morning routine is to these people. Tell them my morning routine.
Your morning routine, so the first thing you do when you wake up is you let one out. And then once you do that, you go on your phone, you answer to your clients, you call me, you tell me off like a motherfucker.
Come on,
and
man.
then, I don't know.
Come on,
You
man.
buy 3 Red Bulls, you drink 3 Red Bulls, and then you have your breakfast.
And my Shilajit, of course, in the morning.
And you're shit legit.
Now, my morning routine, wake up, I have morning rage, so I do morning rage. This guy's my morning rage guy. I use it.
Bro, I have to go through my
What?
delivery, boys.
Where are you going, bro? Delivery? What? This guy's a disgrace. Where are you going, bro? Bro, where are you going? This guy's a joke, man. He doesn't... This guy's an absolute disgrace. Bro, where are you going, man? Leaving the call mid-call while we're working. This guy's an absolute joke. Anyway, my morning routine, pretty much wake up, answer my clients immediately. First thing I do is always answer my clients. I have like 30 unread messages I always answer because I have clients overseas, so they message me during the night. So I immediately wake up, answer them, answer some school community stuff as well, answer all my clients in the community one-to-one. Then I have some caffeine. I also have my Shilajit, and I get straight to my first meal, which is 6 eggs and some bread. And I down that meal and immediately get to work, immediately start creating content and get into it. I don't have these long, elaborate morning routines. Look at this guy ordering an ice cream, this absolute fat pig. I don't have
Calorie.
these elaborate, yeah, believe what they tell you on the package, buddy. I can assure you it's more like 600. Believe they're not. Yeah, those packages are true. They're all true. But I don't believe in these long, elaborate morning routines. I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. Just wake up, get to work immediately. You don't have to have these... Some people you see on social media have 100 different steps they do. Complete nonsense and rubbish. All right, next question is from Sislaw217. What is your methodology behind being on a slow cut? Why not reduce your calories drastically and get over it with as fast as possible? New head here. Maybe you answered it already. I'm not... people think I'm on a slow cut. I'm losing like 2-3 pounds a week. That's not slow. I'm not on a slow cut. Like people, I'm on really high calories, which you might think mean it's slow, but I'm losing a lot of weight. My rate of weight loss is actually considered fast in the fitness industry. I'm losing 2-3 pounds a week. And the reason I don't cut my calories immediately is because if I were to do that on day one, introduce loads of cardio and cut my calories immediately, yes, my rate of weight loss initially would be very, very fast, but I would plateau far earlier. And if you use all your tools in the toolbox up too early, you max out on cardio and you lower your food as low as it can go, when you do experience a plateau, what are you going to do? So keep your food as high as possible for as long as possible, and keep your cardio as low as possible for as long as possible. That's what you have to do. And then when a plateau comes, you have so much further to fall and keep reducing your calories or up your cardio. Don't start too high too early. Next question is from Aluminium Garage. Do you think the only thing that matters for keeping muscle on a cut is your strength retention? What if I'm able to maintain my strength lifting like only 2 times a month or even less with minimal sets? Do you need the frequency and volume as well, or is it just all about maintaining your strength? You need both. You need strength and volume, okay?
Frequency.
Strength, volume, and frequency. strength is a big part of it, but it's not the entirety of the equation. And in all likelihood is, bro, if you're only training twice a week, your ability to maintain strength is gonna diminish very, very quickly, especially if you're losing calories, you're losing weight and you're in a deep deficit on lower calories. So frequency, volume, and strength training all play into it. You want to have adequate volume, adequate frequency, as well as training really hard. Anything to add to that, co-founder? Or are you just gonna sit there and just eat your ice cream and be a fat pig?
I can sit here and enjoy my ice cream, but I also want to elaborate. So yeah, I agree. I think if you go really high protein and you train to failure, I think that is like the number 2 factors in order to retain muscle. Then if you can like manage volume adequately, maybe run a program, strength program while you do the cut too, then that might help.
There's so many different, it's not just strength. Strength obviously is a large part of the equation, but train with high volume. Train with, I don't want to say crazy high volume, but train with the decent volume and make sure there's frequency there with intensity. From Gary Clark, next question from Gary Clark, the man himself. This is for the co-founder question. Last Q&A, you were scrolling on TikTok or Instagram Reels. So this guy, not only does he leave the call, not only does this guy leave the call for an ice cream, not only does he leave the video, but he also, all he does during the video is scroll on TikTok and Instagram. Explain this to Gary, why you're an idiot. Explain it to Gary.
This guy's on my ass, boys. This guy's Karen.
But explain to Gary why you're unprofessional.
I was not on Instagram, Gary, or TikTok. I was not on nothing.
What were you doing then? Looking at the news? What were you doing? Looking at the... Come on, man. Don't lie to Gary. Don't lie. You're going to lie to Gary's face?
I was watching the Hub Reels, the new feature they added.
Oh, who's your favourite star of all time? Who do you think is the GOAT of the industry? Be honest. Give me one name, quick. We don't move on. Lana. All right, next question from Simple and Raw. Quite fitting, Simple and Raw. Another rest day Q&A. What are your thoughts on sumo, conventional, and trap bar deadlifts? Can I use any of them to build my upper traps and overall strength, or do they have different effects? Sumo is gay. Never do sumo. It's the gayest lift. It doesn't count. It's the dumbest lift. Never do sumo. Conventional is the greatest. Conventional deadlifting is for me the greatest exercise of all time. Build your upper traps like crazy. All I do for traps, I don't train traps directly. All I do is heavy conventional deads. And trap bar deadlifts, not a huge fan of trap bar deadlifts, but they do have some good athletic carryover. That's why you see a lot of athletes doing them. And they're also they're more quad dominant, and you can go a lot heavier on trap bar than you can on conventional deads. So actually, a trap bar I don't mind. It's a good variation. It does work some back. I would say it's probably a little bit more quad dominant, but it's a good movement as well. What would you say?
Yeah, I think if you want to get really developed traps, just get really strong at doing deadlifts, bro. Regular standard deadlifts. That's all you need. I've said it in multiple videos, but for me, my traps are so overdeveloped that I kind of need to lower my deadlift volume. It's that bad.
You pussied out from deadlifts and squats. Don't lie to the audience, bro. All right, next question is from Mike Hanks B6G. I do not understand how at 5'9", 212 and 3,200 calories, this morning 209 actually, and 3,200 calories per day, you are dropping 2 pounds per week. This week I dropped 3. What would you eat your BF percentage to be? What would you estimate your body fat percentage to be at 20% PPS? What would you estimate your body fat percentage to be at 20%? PPS, the best workout for the Rodimus Maximus is an old classic, hard stretching with lots of lube. Yeah, so because I've got such a high metabolism, I ate so much on the bulk. When you eat 6,000 calories a day for like 8 months, your metabolism goes through the roof. So you can cut on loads of food and still lose loads of weight because your metabolism is functioning properly to a high level, like a Ferrari. It's working like a high level engine. That's why I'm able to eat loads of food and still lose 2-3 pounds a week. What would I estimate my body fat percentage to be right now? I would say I'm slightly below 20. I've just crept below. Recently, this week, I've made some big strides in leanness. I would say around 19 right now. 19.
16.
No, not 16. Come on. I'd say, I'd say 19. Give me 4 weeks. I'll be around 15, and then from the 16 week mark, I'll be around. From then on, I can get down to 10 and 10 below 10. All right. What would you, the second part of the question, Rodimus Maximus. What would you say to that?
Well, that is fucking disgusting, maybe.
Just be honest with it. What would you say about Rodimus Maximus?
100 likes.
Answer the question, man. What would you say about it?
Bro, about the loop shit?
Yeah. Was he right? Was he wrong? What would you say?
Bro, you're right. You're right.
Don't be gay. Answer the question.
That's what I'm fucking saying, bro.
Have some respect for the audience, man. He put a lot of work and asked that question, and you just disrespect him like that. All right, next question's from ABC Dare S3P. I'm 16 and 5'3", and I ain't grown taller because I build bare loud, and I've done bare psalms when I was tapped. I'm 15, and I'm 15, eating 3.5 to 4k calories. I'm 63 kg, and I've been doing this for months, and I ain't been gaining weight. I know the only thing I can do is eat more. What do you recommend to stuff my face with to gain weight? So he's 16, 5'3". He's not growing taller because he builds bare loud and he's done bare psalms and he's tapped and he's 15 and he's on like 4k calories. Okay, bro, that question, I think you're trolling here. You must be trolling, bro. You're on four. Okay, you're 60. First of all, you don't start growing until you're like 21 as a man. So the likelihood is you'll probably grow taller than 5'3". You should not be on Psalms at 15. Okay, you're nowhere near your genetic potential as a natural. You shouldn't be anywhere. Stay natural for life, okay, bro. Don't do Psalms or steroids or any of that nonsense. Stay natural for your whole life. Don't do that stuff, bro. I don't know who told you to do Psalms, but stop doing that stuff. If you're still doing that stuff, stop doing it. Never do Psalms or steroids, okay? Never do Psalms or steroids. Never ever do that stuff. And yeah, bro, what food would you say for this guy to gain weight? Like eat good whole foods and implement healthy fats. Fats are an easy way to get in a lot of calories quickly. Like nuts, a handful of nuts is like 500 calories. Get in some fatty meats like steak and salmon. They're far more caloric than chicken, for instance. It's just very lean. What else would you say?
Yeah, I mean, not all chicken cuts are very lean. Like, try to avoid the chicken breast. Go like for chicken thighs, chicken drums. Go for a really fatty steaks. So, for example, for minced beef, go like 20%, 2080. That is really high calorie. And also go peanut butter, man. Peanut butter when it first started was my go-to.
And what would you say to this guy? He's on Psalms at 15. What would you say?
Keep it up, bro.
Bro, don't do Psalms, man. Stop that stuff. Stop that stuff. No Psalms, no steroids. Stay natural for life. All right, next question is from AJ Bunny. What did your calories get up to peak bulk versus now? Peak bulk, around 6k, actually over sometimes, like even like 6, it could have been at 6,500, but around 6k, I'd say on average, 6k. And right now, my cows are 3,200 into week 12 of the cut. Next question is from Charlie Biggs. I know you were against steroids, but would you consider Psalms? Literally just answer that, bro. No, stay away from any kind of... Stay away from Psalms. Psalms are steroids, man. Don't use that garbage, okay? Stay away from Psalms, steroids. They destroy your hormones. They will ruin you. They will end you. Don't do any of that stuff. Stay natural for life. All right, next question is from Connor Robson. Rest day Q&A. I was watching some of your early day vids on the last bulk before this cut, and you said you were going to do a full clean bulk and get to like 210 or something, but then you went to 230. How come you changed your mind? So if you actually look at like the first 80 to 90 days of the bulk, I was still very lean, like day 80, 90. But then I realized if I'm really going to achieve my strength goals, like a 290 kilo deadlift, I am going to have to gain a bit more body weight. So it started very clean, and then it ended up being a little bit more I kind of really pushed the bulk harder near the end, just because I knew that I needed to put that body weight on in order to hit those big strength goals I had. And I actually intended to not bulk as long as I did. I actually intended to stop the bulk kind of around day 80, just do a quick one. But then I was so deep in, and I hit a 272.5 kilo deadlift, and I was like, you know what, I can hit 290, but I'm gonna have to go for a longer. And then the bulk kind of got a little bit deeper and harder, and I pushed it a little bit more, and then it ended up being a little bit less lean.
Your
What's that?
You regret this bulk you just did?
No, of course not. I've done every bulk I've done has been pretty much like this, and if you watch a lot of my content, I explain why. But yeah, the start was lean, but then again, I've done a few mini bulks in my time, which have been leaner actually, where I quick turnarounds. This one was a big one because I had to pull that 290 and hit that 5-plate squat as well. All right, final question is from your strong brother. How you get so strong squats? Any tips from Miz 52 8 like quintuple A? What would you say to this guy? Squats. Because you've actually got a strong squat too.
5x5s.
Yeah, heavy fives, G.
5x5 and add a little bit of weight every session, every week. And you'll get very far. And make sure you go up in body weight.
Yeah.
Squats are very body weight dependent.
Yeah, nutrition, bro. Nutrition. Oh. Eat loads and then do heavy fives. Stuff for me for like a beginner, heavy 5x5s and good food. All right, chaps, that is the rest day Q&A, another one in the books. If you got any questions, you know where to put them in the comment section. I'll answer them next rest day. Next rest day is on Wednesday. So, gentlemen, any final words for the audience?
You guys have so much class, boys. You guys are class.
So much class. Great questions. Nick Hujazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, here with the
co-founder, boys.
Gentlemen, subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Join the Mendes Cartel, link in the description. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram and DM me the word cartel. Get your Shilajit from Altitude Supplements, link in the description. Let's do the thumbnail quick. Thumbnail.
Done? Bro?
No, I'm not done! I'm not done, you donkey.
Fuck, he does. You slow bitch, bro.
Well, let me do it.
What?
All right, chaps. That's the video. Nick Hujazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, here with the king of G4P. What's your name?
Carlos.
No, give me your title. What's your name?
Oscar.
No, your title.
What do you mean my title?
Nick Hujazi, the founder of the Mendes Cartel, here with the co-founder, and as always, gentlemen, long live King Charles III, and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.